Hi, welcome at Essentials, the series that provides insights in the current political unrest. My name is Carver Benson, and I will brief you on the main political themes in the West. I will do this together with my colleague, Carly Jensen.
Hi, I'm Carly, and as Carver said, we will decipher together the reasons behind the unrest in the West. Today we will look at the 10 psychological tricks which populists use to win your heart.
Enough introductions. Let's get started. Some populists behave like clowns and they say the most unbelievable things. Still, they have many followers and might even get elected. What do these guys have that makes them so special?
As I said, in this episode, we will look at the 10 tricks that populists use to win your heart. And when you are aware of these tricks, you know it when they are used. Then you can see when you are being manipulated and keep a scorecard to monitor. So what are these 10 tricks? Carver?
Populist leaders thrive in times of fear and uncertainty. When people feel like the world around them is changing too quickly, whether because of economic instability, immigration, or cultural shifts, they'll look for strong leaders to protect them. So trick number 1 is to create fear among your potential supporters, as if immigrants are taking over and China is heading for a war. If you are frightened enough, you will turn to the strong leader.
The second trick is to simplify complex issues, whether it's immigration, economic inequality, or climate change. Populists reduce these multi-layered problems to simple black and white solutions. They thrive on reducing the complexities of modern life to simple terms. That way, they give you comfort of clear answers in a world that often feels confusing.
We come to trick number 3. This is about a major tactic used by populists, creating an us versus them narrative. Populist leaders divide the world into two groups: the good, honest people which they claim to represent, and the corrupt elites or dangerous outsiders who are supposedly threatening the nation. By creating this division, us versus them, populists give you an easy answer to why you feel uneasy or frustrated. They provide a common enemy for you to blame. Whether it's immigrants, the political elite, or international organizations, this tactic simplifies the causes of complex social and economic issues.
This all sounds good, Carver. But mind you, it is not only about the message, it's also about the messenger. Many populists have a larger-than-life personality. They speak with confidence, often using simple, direct language that cuts through the political jargon. They like show and entertainment.
You are right, the messenger is important, but I want to take it even further. Beyond charisma, there's also what I would like to call the savior complex. Populists often frame themselves as the only ones capable of fixing the country's problems. They claim to be outsiders, uncorrupted by the political establishment, which makes you see them as your only hope. He will drain the swamp and bring power back to the people.
Carver, we are more than halfway. Populists love the promotion of conspiracy theories and misinformation. They often suggest that there's a hidden agenda, something the elites don't want you to know. By framing their opponents, including the media and political elites, as part of a shadowy conspiracy, populists make you distrust traditional sources of information. Conspiracy theories give you a sense of control in a world that feels out of your grasp. If you believe you're in the know, you feel empowered and more connected to the populist leader who's supposedly revealing these hidden truths.
This is all heavy stuff, Carly, but we are not there yet. Another psychological tactic often used by populists is portraying themselves and you as victims of a corrupt system. By creating a narrative of persecution, populists justify radical actions as necessary for self-defense. This persecution complex makes you feel like you're under attack, which justifies supporting a leader who promises to protect you, even if that leader uses extreme measures. When you see yourself as victim, you're more likely to support policies and leaders that offer a sense of protection and empowerment, even if it comes at the cost of democracy or ethical governance.
We are already at trick number 8. Let's talk about another crucial psychological factor: identity and belonging. Populist leaders often appeal to your desire to belong to a group, especially when you feel that your national or cultural identity is under threat. You have a deep need to belong to a group, especially one that feels familiar and safe. When populists speak about restoring national pride and protecting cultural values, they tap into this sense of belonging, which makes their message emotionally powerful.
Carly, we are almost there. Trick number 9. Another powerful tool is the repetitive use of slogans and simple phrases. These slogans often boil down complex issues into catchy, memorable statements that can easily be spread through social media and rallies. Repetition cements these ideas in your mind and creates a strong emotional connection.
Finally, we come to trick number 10. Populists often frame the present moment as a crisis, an urgent situation that requires immediate, often extreme action. This crisis narrative makes you more willing to bypass democratic norms or endorse authoritarian measures. When you are convinced you're in a crisis, you're more likely to accept drastic solutions that would otherwise seem too extreme.
These were the 10 main psychological tricks used by populists. It is important that you are aware of these.
Indeed, Carver, because when you know these tricks, you no longer can be manipulated by them. So make your scorecard and keep it in front of you when you watch these guys performing.
This brings us to the end of this episode of Essentials. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
Yep, thanks for watching and hopefully until the next time. Bye.
Bye.